Approach the front of the bus. It's not leaning or listing, which would indicate tire or suspension problems. No fluid leaks visible on the ground. All light lenses are correct color, clean, and not missing or broken. The windshield is clean. There's no obstructions, not cracked or chipped. Approach the passenger side of the bus. The crossover mirror is secure, not cracked or broken. The flat and convex mirrors are secure, not cracked or broken. Unlatch our hood. Driver's side crossover mirror, secure, not cracked or broken. Flat and convex mirrors are secure, not cracked or broken. DOT sticker is secure and up to date. Alright, we open the hood from the driver's side. The heater, radiator, power steering, and air hoses are all secure, not cracked, bulged, or leaking. All the wires are secure, not burnt or frayed. The transmission and oil fluids are checked by pulling the dipsticks and ensuring fluids are above the add mark. The transmission will be checked while running, and the oil is checked while it's off. The coolant reservoir is secure, not cracked or leaking. The coolant level is filled to the proper level, and the cap is secure. Power steering fluid is between the add and full, and the cap is secure. The whole thing is secure, not leaking. The steering shaft and U-joints move without binding. The steering box is secure, not cracked, broken, welded, or leaking. The steering linkage is secure, not cracked, repair welded. Castle nuts are in place and they are pinned. The shock is secure and not leaking. The leaf springs, spring hangers, and U-bolts are all secure, aligned, not cracked, broken, repair welded. The brake hose is secure, not cracked, worn, or leaking. In here we have the brake drum and pads are free from contaminants such as oil and grease. The inner and outer rim are not cracked, dented, repair welded. The inner and outer sidewall are not cracked, cut, or bulged. The tire has no less than 4 30-seconds of tread, 2 30-seconds in the rear, and they're worn evenly, no retreads on the front. All the lug nuts and studs are secure, and the bolt holes are not elongated. There's no shiny threads or rust trails that would indicate they are loose. And the tire air valve stem is secure and straight. Over to the passenger side, I would check everything the same over here as I did on the other side, except for the washer fluid. It's secure, not cracked or broken. The cap is on tight. Now we will close the hood. And latch the passenger side. Moving on to our door. The doors are secure and move freely. The seals are secure, not ripped or torn. the stairs are secure, the tread is secure. There's no foreign debris. Our handrails are secure. Our fire extinguisher is secure, properly charged, and up to date. Body fluid kit, first aid kit. They are secure and fully stocked. Behind the driver's seat, we have the 3 reflective triangles. And in this box, we have 6 spare fuses. Next, let's sit in the driver's seat. Open our window. Make sure you leave that open for the test. We'll honk the horn. Check that all of our mirrors are properly adjusted for our viewing, including our passenger mirror. We'll turn the bus to on. The ABS light turns on and turns off. We'll turn on our headlights. 2 clicks. We need to check all of our heater and fan and light switches on all levels. These 2 we don't need to worry about. We'll turn our strobe on and check it later. Turn on all of our dome lights. Looking back behind us, all of our dome lights are secure, not cracked or broken. Our cameras are secure, properly placed for viewing and clean. Our windshield wipers are secure, not ripped or torn. They work on all speeds. And the washer fluid works. Now we'll engage our right turn signal and our amber flashing lights. Make sure they are working on the dash. We also want to check that the lights are working from our crossover mirrors. You can see them flashing up there, and we can see our turn signal right there. Then we will walk to the back of the bus. You're going to want to check the seats by pulling on the backs to make sure that they are secure on both sides on your way back. We'll open our emergency door. Make sure that the buzzer sounds, and then we're going to check to make sure that our amber flashers, our running lights, and our turn signal are working from the back. On our way back to the front, we're going to check the seat bottoms. Just pull up on both sides like this to make sure that they are latched and secure. We'll stop at our emergency hatch. We're going to push it up. You can see that flashing. That's our strobe is working. For an emergency, we would push it all the way up. Turn the handle and swings open. Continue checking the seats on the bottom on the way up. We'll stop at our closest emergency window on the passenger side. Make sure the buzzer goes off. Make sure that the indicator is on the dash. And it swings open freely. Sit back down in the driver's seat and we will switch our turn signal to the left. We will open our door to turn on our 8-way system and turn off our strobe light. Make sure our indicators are working on the dash. Then we'll grab our tire pressure gauge and tread depth gauge and head outside. Our step well light is secure, not cracked, broken, and it is working. I would check the front tire to confirm proper inflation, which we would use the tire gauge. And the tread depth to make sure that you have at least 430 seconds, the tread is worn evenly, and the tire wall is not damaged. Our crossarm is secure, coming out 90 to the bus. Our 8-way flashing lights are working properly, and our left turn signal. And our clearance lights up at the top are working and proper color. The headlights are working and the proper color. Latch the hood. Our stop arm is secure to the bus. The lights are working properly. The wires are not burnt or frayed. The stop arm camera is secure and adjusted for proper viewing. The fuse box, the door is secure. There's no burnt or frayed wires and no debris. The battery box, door is secure. The tray is secure. All connections are secure and not overly corroded. The batteries are secure and not leaking. We'll walk around the front of the bus. To the back. In the back, our taillights, red and amber flashing lights, clearance light, lenses are all clean, not broken, the proper color. The clearance lights, red flashing lights, left turn signal are all working. The windows are clean and not broken. The reflective tape around the back of the bus, around the labeled emergency exit door, is secure. Rear markers, right there, are secure and proper color. The emergency door opens. The latch catches. The seal is secure and not torn. All 4 windows in the back, along with the windshield, can be kicked out in an emergency. The fuel door is secure. The fuel cap is secure and tight. The fuel tank is secure, not cracked, broken, leaking, or repair welded, and the cage around the tank is secure. On the side of the bus, all of our clearance lights are working, lenses are not cracked or broken, the midline reflective tape, labels for the emergency exit windows, and reflective side markers are all secure and present. I would check everything on the other side the same as I did this side. Checking under the bus, the frame and cross members are secure, not repair welded. The floor has no holes. Leaf spring and hangers are secure and aligned, and the airbags are secure, not leaking. The outside passenger light is secure, not cracked or broken, and it is working. We'll enter back into the bus. We're going to turn off our left turn signal, and we'll shut the door to turn off the 8-way system. Now we need to check our high beams and our hazard lights. Our indicators are working on the dash. We can see that our hazards and our high beams are working in our crossover mirrors. Now we will ask our trainer or our tester to check our hazard lights and our brake lights in the rear of the bus. So we'll open the door for them. When they get to the back, just press on the brake with your foot. They should see the lights come on and see them come off, and they will come back and let you know that they are good. Then we can shut off all of our lights. We need to turn the key 2 clicks into accessory. The alarm is going off, which means we need to do a child check. Walk back, checking in between seats for any sleeping children, anything left behind. In this bus, we open the door and close it, and the alarm will shut off. Some buses have a button up here. On the way up, just checking under the seats. We'll turn the key back to on. Close our door. Put your seatbelt on. After your seatbelt is on, we'll turn the key to on. Release the parking brake. Then we'll put our foot on the brake and make sure that we do not lose more than 3 psi in 1 minute. Next, we are going to feather our service brake down until the low pressure warning light and buzzer activate before 55 psi. Then we will continue to feather our service brake down between 20 and 45 psi, and our emergency brake will automatically set. just set. We will now start the engine so our air can build back up. We're going to test that our emergency brake held. Put pressure on your service brake, put it into drive, hit your gas pedal, and we didn't move, so our emergency brake held. Now we'll wait for the PSI to build back up between 120 and 140 PSI, where our air governor will cut off. Here's a good time to look over your checklist to see if you might have missed anything. Getting close to the air governor cutoff. There it was. Now we need to check our service brake. So we'll release the parking brake, put it into drive, pull ahead slowly, press your brake. They are working, and the steering wheel did not pull to the left or the right. Set your parking brake. You could take a second to make sure you got all of your items again at this point, and then my pre-trip is complete.